question, and honestly,
Yeah.
really, I don't know what they actually said in terms of the reasoning put forward. So I do need to see that.
Syria.
Yes.
There seems to be a growing consensus that Bashar al-Assad is winning the war. Has he gotten away with war crimes?
Well, at the moment we have an accountability mechanism. It's collating evidence. It's continuing to collect evidence. The evidence is also directed toward it from the Commission of Inquiry. That's still operating. One would believe that there would be a strong push for accountability, for truth-telling, that too many victims, too many people have suffered in this cruel war to just let it pass, to have it somehow forgotten. And I would believe that there will be a time of reckoning for the president, for his senior leadership, and for others who are thought to have committed the most ghastly crimes in Syria.
Where does that reckoning happen?
Well,
Security Council?
Well, no. Where those who had perpetrated crimes many years ago must have thought they got away with it. And for a while they did. But then in the end, Ratko Mladic was convicted by the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia. There were two former Argentine officers who were convicted for their role in the Dirty War, the so-called Dirty War, many years ago. There was a Salvadorian colonel who was extradited from the US to Spain to face potentially charges on account of an alleged involvement with the killing of Jesuit priests elsewhere in 1989. In other words, they're activists, lawyers, journalists, the world over, who are collecting evidence, preparing evidence, and people who have been complicit in the commission of war crimes. And certainly if they were the sort of intellectual author, may at some stage feel comfortable that they've got away with it, and that they had been doing in any case something they believed was heroic and patriotic. And perhaps it began to dawn on them that maybe not so, that maybe these are crimes against humanity and war crimes. And then time caught up with them. So, yes, there's a thirst, a demand, a need by certainly victims groups to see someone who they believe has created so much suffering, held to account in a court of law. But it sometimes takes longer and sometimes painfully long time to get there. But eventually, I would hope in a case like Syria that there will be justice for the victims. How else you could package an argument which makes sense to the, let's say, to any objective observation of all of this. And that's how we see it as an office. It seems to be a discriminatory law.
So what happens if you're an Israeli and you're not also Jewish?
Well,
are you now a second-class citizen?
Well, I mean, obviously you feel that the law would be discriminating against you. And it's clear, I mean, there's been a reaction by various leaders of the Druze community, and the Arab-Israeli community, of course, has made its views known as well. No, and it's, in human rights terms, again, to achieve any sort of stability, tranquility, three conditions need to obtain. One is that you don't discriminate against people in your own country on the basis of race, ethnicity, color, gender, and so forth. Two, that you don't deprive parts of your community subject to those discriminations from the largesse of the state and keep them without protections, social protections. Three, that you don't have people live in fear in your country. And you have to remove that sense of fear and instill within them a respect for institutions, a trust in institutions, where basically they feel they'll be treated fairly. Feel they'll be treated fairly, then there's little basis for then maintaining a sort of fearful state. And so when you don't do those things, then of course you create tensions within society and fear that it's played on.
Not everyone is sad to see you go.
No, I'm sure a lot are happy.
Well, the Israeli ambassador, Danny Danon, sent out a statement saying this, and I quote, during his tenure, the HRC became a theater of the absurd, the Human Rights Council, with hypocrisy and double standards rampant among its proceedings and reports.
Well, look, the ambassador, I don't know the ambassador, to be honest. I mean, he's never come to Geneva. I find it